Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Sunday, 22 of May. And let's talk about Bitcoin, guys. Now, yesterday we were going to actually go back to where we talk about it and what's going to happen next and what is about to even go on with Bitcoin. And there's a lot of things to talk about regarding it. So, in my opinion, right now, Bitcoin might not dump to the downside. And there's a reason for that one, which I'm going to tell you in detail why it's not going to dump to the downside. It's potentially might start to go to 34k, and I was expecting 34,000 quite a long time because that's an area that you really have to go and backtest. Maybe after 35k it could be a journey down to 20k. Okay, so at this point of time there are some few reasons as to why do I think so. So we're going to talk about it. And the Thursday trap actually did play out. So you did have that red candle to the downside on Friday. And on Saturday, you made something known as a spinning top. So right now, I'm going to actually try to, get all the evidence that I can for Bitcoin and why Bitcoin might start to go to the upside. And reason number one is a spinning top. Okay, so here we are, and let's talk about the spinning top candlestick. You got to go logically. You got to actually look at the movements every single time. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring in this one. So this is a good image to show you. All right, so it's going to load a little bit, just a sec. Oh, my internet is really an idiot. It doesn't even load when I want to do something so serious about it. Can you just load? Okay, if you can see this one, that's the spinning top, and this is the candlestick. If I just zoom in a little bit right here, this one that you see is a spinning top, right? So that spinning top indicates a reversal potentially to the upside. And one more thing, if you try to combine these two together, this looks almost like a bullish harami candlestick, okay? This two, the red candle and the green candle that you see, it's actually like a I'm just going to show you how it looks like. So bullish, this is the reason number two. Okay, so bullish harami candlestick pattern, and when you have a red candle and below it you have this green candle next to it. This one looks way more better. I'm just going to show you this one. So this one, okay, red candle and then that green candle over there, red candle, the green candle, and then boom, you start to move to the upside. If today you actually try to pump to the upside over here to go to 30,000, then you're going to be putting in what? You're going to be putting in a morning star, right? So when you put a morning star, there's a good chance that from Monday you start to go to the upside. Now, Saturday and Sunday are actually meant to be dumpy. So if you're not really dumping to the downside, then there's a preparation for Bitcoin to move to the upside as well, right? Number two is that you still have to wait for a clear break to the upside. And I already told you that Bitcoin is making sideways movement that actually until now hasn't been decided. We don't have any clear path, and the clear path is what I'm looking for. So what did you do instead? On a Friday, you went to the downside, and then you find support again, and it seems like you might be looking to go back to 30,000, 31 and cross this level, and you move to $34,000. Okay, if by weekend you're not dropping, then potentially you're going to see Monday, Tuesday being actually good, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then from there, the market is going to be bullish once again. People are going to get so bullish that, oh, now it's okay, now it's fine, we're 34,000. And let me tell you, 35,000 is a huge resistance. And from there, you might see this one actually going down to the $20,000 and the $23,000. Now, another reason to actually believe that Bitcoin is moving to the north and not to the south is because everyone is bearish. Okay, I've just noticed this. Every single person is not even expecting Bitcoin to go to the upside. Let's do the Discord announcement thing. If you really are not in the Discord, do join the Discord. This is the link in the description. Click on this link, you're gonna get in. So yesterday or 2 days ago, look how many people are bearish. 45 people say that Bitcoin is not going to pump. This is just a very normal survey I did on the channel, okay? On a serious note, it's Saturday today. This was asked yesterday. Will Bitcoin throw red bombs, okay? Red apple for yes, green apple for no. So everyone is saying yes, Bitcoin is going to actually, drop to the downside and make red candles. Only two people out there in the market are actually bullish on it. And they're saying no, we're going to pump instead. So that is something important to notice. Okay, I'm just gonna we're gonna have to push the handbrake for a minute and think about it. When it comes down to the logic of market psychology, what happens when people get bullish? The psychology of the market tends to be the opposite and go bearish direction. When people get too much bearish, and even by the way, the fear and greed index is flashing the 10 and 7 after the coronavirus dump. Okay, I don't believe Bitcoin is going to keep going down and down and down. And maybe this is the relief rally that we're looking for. Maybe this is finally the sideways movement of Bitcoin to potentially start to move to the upside a little bit to the 35, maybe 37, and then go to the 23, 20,000, and still 20,000 is pending. Now, another reason is that I just saw BNB, and this will be a nice trade for BNB, by the way. BNB broke out of an ascending triangle, okay? And if you talk about the ascending triangle, this BNB is looking to take you where? $350 or $360. That would be a nice trade, maybe potentially just a free signal out there that I just gave you. And this one, if BNB is looking to go up, we do know that BNB and Bitcoin are almost correlated to one another. Something tells me that Bitcoin wants to move to the upside. We can just get that clue and an idea from an altcoin, basically. Another reason is if I dive into the BLX, just over here. Now, I'm not saying it's the end of the dumps to the downside, but this is like a small time frame kind of movement to the upside, not a big time frame. So let's dive into the monthly, and let's talk about the monthly support level. So here we are, and bringing in the EMAs. Now, Bitcoin didn't go all the way to the blue line, which I'm talking about right over here. So this blue line was almost like nearly touched down here, almost a touch to the blue line. And from there, guys, who knows? Maybe this could be the end of the dump to the downside. Who knows, right? Because last time you have a trend line touching right over here, and you're actually looking to close above the trend line by the end of the month. And by the next month, you can actually go to the upside and pump to 37K. You never know. You never know. You can actually start to get bullish from this point of time, because this trend line that I'm showing you is a multi-year trend line, basically, for a very long time on a monthly time frame. Do you see that? This is a monthly time frame trend line right there, ever since 2011. So I'm just trying to get all the clues as much as I can. If this is the bottom of Bitcoin, you never know, this could be the bottom of it. Okay, and we have to get into the micro details of Bitcoin, trying to get to the bottom of it. But the problem is that the bear flag we talk about is still in play, and you really have to cross $42,000. For me, if you try to go back to 42,000 and 43 and try to hold 42 and 43, then potentially this is the end of the dump, and from here everything will start to go back up, potentially try to take out the all-time high once again. We've already been dumping too much. I don't believe that we're going to get a lot of dumps for the rest of our life. It's a little bit, something to pay attention to. But anyways, time will tell, and we're going to have to pay attention to that. And that's it for today's update, guys. Do check the trading course if you want to learn more about trading and market psychology and trading psychology, and the chart reading and the candlestick reading. The link again is in the description of this video up here. You can always check it out, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.